Ever since 2015, when I had that woman tell me that I stink, I was like, never again, never again.
Never felt this way before. I know you. Never felt this way before.
Hello, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my channel if you are new here. I am Daquana. I bring you plus size fashion content as well as lifestyle and beauty content. And I know it's been a very long time since I dropped any type of video, fashion, lifestyle, beauty, whatever the case may be. But hi, hey, hello. In today's vlog, we are going to get into some things, y'all. Okay, we're gonna get into odors and vag odors, getting ready with me for my date and all that good stuff, the prep that goes in it. All right, but I wanted to show y'all my date night regimen, and I'm kind of tailoring it for, you know, those who are working with a little bit more tummy, fupa, crevices, rolls, thighs, whatever. All right, so over the years I have had to really learn my body, and that's referring to the comfort with my body, odor, like body odor, of course, dressing my body, what I put in my body, like nutrients, hygiene, and so much more. So I actually wanted to share a bit of like what I've been doing lately, and not just to be odor free, but just to feel better overall. So when we're talking about odors, we're definitely getting into the vagina, okay? So I want to really express that this video is more so, like I said, not just smelling better, but also looking better and feeling better, especially as a plus size woman. So if y'all want just like a straight hygiene Q&A style video, just let me know in the comments. But this video, like I said, is going to be more so geared to me getting prepped for my date tonight, okay? Hopefully I can cover the basics here, and these tips and tricks can actually be tweaked or tailored to your daily life, and not just so much for like what I'm doing to get prepared for my date night. So I actually obsess over my vagina, and I know that might sound weird, but it is definitely true. And this is actually where I wanted to thank our sponsor, Lumi. Hi, Lumi. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I've actually never told anybody this. So in like 2015, I want to say, I was actually in an argument. I was in an argument with somebody who I looked up as, or I looked up to as a mother figure. You guys know, like, I was, you know, kicked out of my house and all that stuff. So I was staying with somebody else. So we got into an argument, and she told me that she threw my body odor in my face. And at that moment, literally in that moment, I had swore I was never, ever going to stink again. Like, literally. So I was kicked out, like I said, of my parents' home at that time. So I didn't have a physician or a doctor. I didn't have a dentist or OBGYN. I didn't have any of that. And so speaking of OBGYN, Lumi was actually created by an OBGYN who really wanted to help women feel more empowered by addressing our body odor concerns. And I absolutely 100% want to thank her, y'all. Like, when I say I'm gonna put y'all on, I'm going to put y'all on. One thing I love about Lumi is that they offer a whole body odor solution. So that's armpits, that's, neck crevices, literally, vulva, fupa, boobs, feet, thighs, anywhere, any crevice. And what am I talking? Butt crack, okay, belly button. I'm just trying to think of everywhere. If you got back of the neck rolls, I don't care. Put on that Lumi whole body deodorant, and you're gonna be good. You're gonna be straight for what? Up to 72 hours. Come on now. Come on, somebody. I need some, what is it? I need something in here. I need some tambourines, some claps, something. So with that being said, before Lumi even sponsored me, because a couple days, literally my order was delivered June 12th and 13th, because I ordered 3 items. And I ordered it shortly after my birthday. And of course, y'all know it came super quick. So with that being said, I had tried it then, like right then and there. I was super excited to get it. So I've been actually using it for a little over a month now. So I didn't just hop in and was like, okay, yay, it works. Like, no, I literally had to try it because one, my body is very sensitive. So I can't do too many new products, like changing stuff up. And one thing about Lumi that I can appreciate, aluminum free, baking soda free, SLS free, paraben free. And it is also good for sensitive skin as well. So I can appreciate that. My face and everything like that is not sensitive, but especially when we get in between those thighs, it's very, very sensitive. So what actually made me purchase this, like I was influenced. Yes, I'm an influencer, but I'm always influenced by some stuff, especially when it comes to shopping. It was a plus size lady on TikTok, and she had said her waxer noticed that, you know, the darkening, like the hyperpigmentation between her thighs had been disappearing. And, you know, she asked her, like, were you bleaching down there? And she was like, no. And the only thing she had changed was she started using the acidifying body wash. So I went and bought it. I bought the big tube too. Y'all gonna see me using it in this video. I went and bought it because definitely deal with discoloration, body odors, things like that. I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna try it. And I've been trying it and loving it ever since. Like literally, I am not showering without using it. And I am not showering without following up with not just the acidifying body wash. And you might not need both. But what I personally do is for my armpits and rolls and stuff like that. Like upper half, I go with the stick. Lower half, I'll go in with the cream deodorant. Okay, so that's under the stomach. That's I can't think, the crevice, I guess, where your thigh and your vagina meet, under the butt cheek. Y'all know I'm working with a little something something, so I gotta get in the crevices. So I use the cream to get down there. So that's how I do it. But you can actually use the stick for your whole body or the cream for your whole body. You don't have to split it up like I do. I'm just a little bit extra, just a little bit. So as I mentioned, I'm obsessed with my vagina. So I know my scents. I know what I've been eating. I could literally sit here in Indian style and say, okay, I've been eating this, or I've been using this to wash, or I'm on my cycle. I love to study my body. And like I said, ever since like 2015, I was like, oh no, like no. I'm going to study this. I'm going to get it right. And I'm going to get into a routine. I'm going to share with you guys my entire routine, of course. But right now, we talking about how great Lumi has been working for me. So with that being said, as I mentioned, I've been sitting here like lately, and I'll just like open my legs and I'm like, yup. It smells like I just got out the shower, and the whole day could have went by, and I'm just like, I am so impressed with how fresh it stays, like all the time. So I purchased the lavender sage deodorant, but in my starter pack I actually got the peony rose deodorant. And then for the acidifying body wash, I actually got unscented. But I'm excited to try the lavender sage because I do like my lavender sage stick deodorant. I was getting stick and sage mixed up. And then for the whole body, this is the minted cucumber. Love her down, because this is the one I have, and I want to say it might be this size. It could be a little bit, I think it's this size right here. They have other scents too, like clean tangerine, which I love citrus, so I'm gonna try that one. They have like I mentioned, peony rose, unscented, or like toasted coconut. It's just a range of scents, and I can appreciate that. And if you just don't really do scents like that, go for the unscented. I'm really excited to try these though. These right here, cool cucumber right here, are the acidified deodorant wipes. And I've been getting in the gym, and we'll talk about that a little later. But I do feel like if you're just leaving the gym and you about to go to the store or something, like you go in that bathroom, you rub it off real quick with the wipe, you know, rub off that workout real quick, run to the store, and then you come home and, you know, get into your regular shower and things like that. Or if you're just out and about, maybe you're on your cycle, whatever the case is, wipe it along, wiping those crevices, okay? So, and I love to organize my bag, so this is something I'm definitely putting in my bag. It came with my starter pack again. It's a good little starter pack. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So if you're actually wanting to try Lumi and you kind of don't know where to start, I would highly recommend the starter pack. It includes a stick deodorant, cream deodorant, and then you have a choice of 2 items. Of course, I'm gonna personally suggest the acidifying body wash because I have been using it. And I'm going to suggest the wipes because I feel like it's something you can throw in your bag, book bag, purse, whatever, and you can pull it out at any moment. So those will be my suggestions. Of course, you get free shipping. You get free shipping on the starter pack. Plus, with my code Daquana, you can receive an additional $5 off. I hope I'm not missing nothing. Like, I'm really trying to get y'all the tea. I'll have my link down below so you guys can check out Lumi. I think that's a great offer. You get the starter pack for 30% off plus free shipping, and then on top of that you can use my code Daquana to get an additional $5 off, bringing it to more than 40% off and free shipping. So I hope I didn't miss anything. I want to really put you guys on to something good. And once again, we want to thank Lumi for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into my prep for the date. We're going to be waxing, showering, nails, hair, all of that. Okay, so I had to switch cameras because my other camera, the battery, not the battery, but the SD card was full and I got stuff on my other ones, and I just was like, we just gonna switch. All right, so I got my list here so I can tell you guys and not skip or miss anything. I'm gonna insert some footage from when I was doing my nails, my face wax, and all of that stuff. We gonna get into this. Get ready with me. I'm just gonna be here talking, but y'all gonna be seeing the action. All right, so does that make sense? Let's get it. First things first. All right, not before the shower, but we're gonna make sure you take care of your partner. All right, because with that, like, let them know you think about them. You know, baby bring me flowers all the time, and like she said, studs get flowers too. So I got her some flowers, and I got her a little Eddie bear, which is the edible arrangements bear, and I just thought it was a thoughtful thing. And yeah, so you ain't gotta get them flowers or you ain't gotta do nothing like that, but just something to let them know you've been thinking about them, or ask them what they're wearing and coordinate with them. Like, just, you know, okay, let's get into it. But now let's kind of go in order of, not really order how I did things, but I waxed, okay, and I think I did do this a couple days prior to the date because we were supposed to go out earlier this week and we moved it to the end of the week. So I did wax, and for me personally, I don't wax really anything else other than my face. I have waxed my underarms before. I did used to go get my vagina waxed, but with or without hair, I've been smelling good. Underarms, vagina, whatever. Like, I've been smelling really good, and I told y'all it's because of my shower routine. It's because come shower with me, okay? So I waxed my face and my eyebrows before the date, like a couple days before. And then let's hop into the shower. Let's hop into the shower of it all. So I kind of go in a particular order, but sometimes I switch things up. Sometimes I'll use my Dial, the yellow bar, gold bar, whatever color. It's antibacterial, and it has been helping me a lot. All right, so even before I tried Lumi and they started controlling my odors, the Dial bar has really helped that as well. So I use my Dial, and sometimes I'll go in with my Dr. Bronner's, like unscented, or, you know, like not vice versa, but it's either like a this or that. So, you know, pick one or the other. It's totally up to you. Totally. So then after that, I go in with my acidifying body wash. And as I said, this is new to me. This is new. She's over, you know, a month old for me, and she has been amazing. I was thoroughly impressed. And like I said, this is not saying like, oh, I stank just horribly before then, but it's amazing how long I stay fresh. okay, when using my acidifying body wash along with my deodorants. And I do layer. I layer my things, okay? I like to wash 3 times and I use different soaps every time. After that, I'll go with my regular body wash if I want a scent or if I want something lightweight. It really just depends. So after that, I used to think, and just like a side note, I used to think that going all up in my vagina with the rag and the soap was going to help it not stink, and that's just not the case. That actually makes things worse, throws off the pH. I just didn't know how to wash my vagina. I'm not gonna lie. I just didn't know how to do it. It just was like, I just don't want it to smell, and I'm just gonna go all up in there. And that was a horrible, horrible mistake. All right. On top of that, a shower head, your shower head is so important when it comes to taking a shower, like washing up and smelling good and getting into those places that you can't necessarily see unless you got a mirror down there. So my shower head, again, when I wasn't at home back in 2015 and before, it was like a regular shower head, I believe. After that, I have been hooked and sold on shower heads that have the handheld. I need to be able to take off this handheld piece and get up in there and everywhere. All right. So I am a firm believer that I need, even if I have to change it out myself, I need the shower head that has the detachable little, version of the shower head. Also on my list, I am fully going to dry off before anything, before any clothes. I don't care if I have to just sit there and dry off softly, which is air dry your whole body. I don't care if I have to do that. I'm going to dry off. Some people use a blow dryer. You do what you got to do, but make sure you dry off. Have a good absorbent towel, air dry, blow dry, whatever you have to do. Make sure, especially in the dark parts, the crevices, is completely dry. You do not want to have any moisture. If you want to, you can use a powder. I don't have to use a powder, especially now that I use my whole body deodorant cream. I actually take a little first for the stick. I go under my arms, rolls, under my boobs, anywhere that might sweat, whatever the case may be. Now, in between, under the stomach, in between the thighs, under the butt cheeks, like I said, I use that cream deodorant and it's been working amazingly. Again, before I had that, I was just, hoping and praying. But no, before that, just making sure I cleaned it and dried it real good. All right. So now I changed what I wear and how often I wear things. So the type of underwear I wear, and I like to go free a lot of the times, but I did change like the type of underwear. Of course, cotton is where it's at. I was wearing microfiber because they were more comfortable, but that wasn't the best for my vagina. And I know sometimes, you have the little cotton lines, but cotton lined underwear, but you have to think about the surface. Okay. It's a lot of me, and that cotton, it's just like, this is me, and the cotton is taken up like this. I need more than that. I need the cotton to be almost everywhere. So 100% cotton just works better for me. How often I'm wearing them. All right. How often I'm wearing underwear, clothing, whatever the case may be, is very important. Now, I love a good legging. I love a good sweatpant. I love a good free ball, just like a nightgown. I love a good short underneath my dresses, whatever the case may be. It's just really important. I used to wear very tight things, and I used to wear very tight things all the time. I didn't really have clothes. I don't know what my camera was just doing. It said unbalanced and then it just fell. But as I was saying, I didn't really have clothes. So I had access to a washing machine, but I was like scared to always wash clothes because it wasn't my house, and I didn't want to, be the one using all the detergent and always washing clothes and not contributing to the water bill. Like, I was very scared of that. So I would like just always rewear my clothes, and not to say I didn't wash them, but I didn't wash them as often as I needed to, or I would just keep re-wearing the same things over and over and over. And we got spandex shorts and the same old dresses, and I got Spanx because I'm around older people and I don't want them talking about jiggling and wiggling and all of that. So I'm always wearing the same Spanx, and then I didn't wash the Spanx, so you know it's gonna spank. So it's just like I couldn't have any of that. I am very much so, if it's anything touching the crevices, I'm washing them right after I wear them. I'm not about to just rewear them. And we got too much light going on up here. All right, I think we good. All right, I don't know. But yeah, so how often I'm washing clothes has changed. I do have more of a variety to choose from. I'm not just wearing like little Spanx all the time, or, you know, spandex shorts or leggings. I'm changing things up, and I'm letting my coochie breathe, especially at night. I'm out, okay? Everything's out. Unless it's that time of the month, everything's out. So, sanitary. So another thing, even today, I had to really be mindful of what I put in me or in my underwear, whatever the case may be. So before, this is another thing, before I was using whatever was available, whatever was the cheapest, whatever the case may be, I was using that. These big name brand pads and tampons and stuff was not good for me. Every time I used them, I got irritation. Okay, so I had to switch to 100% cotton, and it's been a lifesaver ever since. That's tampons, pads, panty liners. It's just been a lifesaver. And now I've been actually wearing my period panties more than I wear like sanitary napkins or tampons or pads. I don't know why I say sanitary, but pads, y'all know what I mean. I did try to cup before. The cup was uncomfortable for me. All right, so I adjusted it, and hopefully we are good. Excuse me. What? Rude. She's big. Like, she's really big, and y'all can't see her, but let's get back into it. The cup, that's what I was talking about. So I did try to cup. It was uncomfortable, and it may just be how I put it in. I might not, and I know tampons used to be uncomfortable for me too, because I wasn't putting them in far enough, and I didn't know that. I just was scared that it was gonna get stuck. But let's get into some more, you know, what we have done, again, not just to prepare for our date, but just in general, and how my regimen has changed. Let's talk about water intake. Now, I used to drink a lot of juice, a lot of soda, a lot of this, a lot of that, a lot of coffee, a lot of protein, a lot of matcha. Now, I still drink tea. You know, I make my teas and I drink them. I make spearmint tea to help with my PCOS. However, I drink a lot more water compared to what I used to drink. And now the only soda I would really drink, sometimes I'll have a Coke or a Pepsi, but the only soda I really drink now is, what is it called? Ginger ale. I love ginger ale. Can't get enough of it. Can't live without it. I know I probably can, but I just love it so much. And you are so needy. But I just love ginger ale so much. And I know. But that's the only soda I would drink regularly. And I try to limit how much I drink per day. Like, I haven't had one today at all. But I might have one to take upstairs when I go do some work, okay? When it comes to juices, I don't really buy, like, sweet, like, fruit juices, fruit punches, and things like that anymore. I now stick to, like, 100% cold pressed juices, or like the 100% cranberry juice. Sometimes I'll do like an apple or orange, but I really try my best to just do like the fresh cold pressed juices. What else? And I've been drinking kombucha. I've been getting into my probiotic bag as well. And I've been taking like my little immune shots. Okay, walk away then. Leaving with an exit. Oh, she just moved over to lay down and stretch out. So actually, with or without hair, I'm odorless. I smell good. Now, I know I start thinking sometimes, like, maybe I forgot to put on my deodorant. Maybe I just came from a workout. Maybe I've been running around cleaning out the house or cleaning up the house all day. Like, there's not times, like, I'm not just, 100% the floral smelling teddy bear. Like, No, like, girl, I'm a human, okay? So I know when it's like, okay, I got to get in a shower. Like, I know that. So with that being said, I told you guys about my shower routine. And like I said, if you want me to get more in depth into like products that I've used and, you know, my favorite body washes and things like that, just let me know. And I will definitely do another video, Q&A style, for you all there. For this date particularly, I did do my nails. Now that's another thing. I've been doing a lot of things DIY, do it yourself, and it definitely does save you money, and it also saves you time, it saves you energy, and well, not really time because you do have to do it yourself, but time when it comes to like driving to your nail salon or booking somebody or getting flaked out on because they done cancel your appointment, or you get there and somebody else in the seat. Whatever the case is, it has saved me, okay? I do have like social anxiety, and y'all would think like, girl, you're an influencer, how do you have social? I do. I am an introvert and I am not always around people. So I don't always like to be in loud settings. I don't like to be in settings like with a bunch of people all the time. Any people, like, I'm just saying. I get overstimulated very easily. And sometimes it's just better for me to just do everything myself. And if I want a pedicure, I'll go do it myself. But this time, as you guys can see, I did do it myself, and I do gel because it does last longer. Is it perfect? No. Does it look good? Yes. And I mean, I can always clean it up at home. I know like exactly what products I'm using. I don't rush. I take my time. It's put on some good music or whatever the case is, a good podcast. That's what I was watching, and call it a day. All right. And just in general, just a side note, I'm going to show y'all this too, and that's making my bed. Making my bed helps my mental health. And I don't know how it correlates, but it just is like, it helps me stay out of the bed. And yeah, can I lounge on the couch or the floor, whatever? I can, but it gets me going, you know? Once the bed is made, it's like, all right, now let's continue. Let's go do other things. And yeah, I have been making my bed. And with that, I like to make my bed very, very comfy so I can get great sleep. Now, sometimes I do sleep later than what I want to, and that's because I do, as a person who has PCOS, I experience a hormonal disorder. So I have a hormonal imbalance, and I am more tired and fatigued earlier in the day, whereas the dogs are in here. Sorry if you hear them. Whereas at night, I can come alive and do work. Literally, it's 11:45 p.m. and this is after my date. Currently almost midnight, and I'm full, like, I'm awake. When I go upstairs, I'm going to do some more merch designs. Like, I'm going to work, and I get more done at night because I'm more tired during the day. It's the imbalance. All right. So, with that being said, I just like to get a good sleep, no matter how like late in the day I'm sleeping, because I went to sleep at 4. I'm getting up at noon. I need my good 8-9 hours. Sorry, not sorry. I need a good night's rest, and I've been taking my rest way more seriously these days. Now, back into preparation for the date. I did my press-ons. Yes, honey. But no, I actually, sometimes I do like dip powder. But a lot of times, if I need something quick, I'm going to go ahead and with a pair of press-ons. And these right here, do y'all see? These babies can last 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, even as press-ons. That's with me doing my hair, makeup, waxes, showering regularly, cleaning up regularly, dishes, whatever the case is. These can last. And the only thing is, I just used, you know, that jelly stuff they send with it, plus glue. And they're good. And I don't usually go this long. I usually do something shorter, because the longer they are, the more like friction, and they're hitting stuff, and you're having to scoop stuff up. Like, it's just a lot. Okay, so I do prefer shorter nails now. Before I was a long nail girly, well, medium long, but I'm definitely a short nail girl. And I don't always have on nails, but if I do want to feel pretty and get pretty and all of that for content, for date night, I'm definitely going to put on some nails, whether I do them myself or apply some press-ons. I'm going to do that. let's get into hair and makeup. Now, I was rushing because I forgot we were supposed to go shopping before. And I was like, oh my God, literally the date I assumed wasn't going to be until 6, 7. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to start getting ready at 2. 4 hours beforehand. That was me taking my shower. That was me doing my feet. And it's gel, so it does take longer. Me doing my press-ons. The press-ons was probably the quickest thing I did. Then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm customizing this wig, and this is my first time wearing it. So y'all know, if you wear wigs, the first time you put on a wig is like the longest it takes, because you have to customize the lace, pluck it and layer it and do this and do that and mold it, and it still ain't even all the way molded. But it was like, oh my goodness, like I am taking so long. So I had to do my hair. I am a firm believer in, whether I'm doing my natural hair or wearing a wig, quality products. Y'all know I have a brand. I actually have hair products coming that I've been testing for 2 years. First time y'all knew about it, but yeah, I've been testing them for 2 years, and they are dropping in August. Super excited about that. I've been working very, very hard and diligently on that. And like I said, I've been using the products for 2 years before I got locked, and right when I got locked is when I started using the products, and they have been working amazing on wigs, on natural hair, on locked hair. Well, locked is natural, but y'all get the gist, right? When I had my curly fro, all of that. So a quality hair product or a quality unit. I am not shading like, synthetic hair, but I do prefer virgin hair just because it lasts longer for me. My wigs have lasted me years and years and years. Like, I literally probably have a wig from 2016 or 17 at this point. I probably don't, but just saying, like, my wigs last. All right, so I don't mind synthetic units because I did used to wear some synthetic units, but if I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be like a few time wear, whereas I could just invest in something that I can wear continuously. Cut it, dye it, flip it, and reverse it, all that good stuff. So quality hair products. So whether I'm going natural or wigged up, I'm using something really, really good. So yes. And me personally, I wear like my units when I'm doing content, when I'm going out, but even like when I'm locked up, when I'm locked, but I am locked. When I'm wearing my natural hair out, I still will go on a date with my natural hair. I still will do content with my locks, or like do a little faux lock bun or something. But 90% of the time, I'm in my locks. So I definitely have to take care of them. So that is that. Now let's get into, we did our toes, we did our hair, nails, makeup, simple. And the one thing about it is I have to be freshly waxed because it applies way better. Now this is for date night. Any other time, girl, if I'm doing content and y'all all the way back there, y'all can't really see what's going on under here. But it's been about a week and I did have a little bit of growth, but not too much. And I went ahead and did a simple face, a nice little thrifty slave lash, something simple, clean, and cute. Okay. And like I said, I was in a like crunch for time, so I really didn't do anything extravagant, like a maybe 10-15 minute face, and that was that. And for my hair, I just cut like a few layers and tried to do like a little flat iron curl real quick. It could have been better. All right, she's trying to eat my remote. What is wrong with her? So some of the last little points here is going to be, I've been more active. We're going to get into that, and we're lastly going to get into jewelry. And I think I will kind of like cover my whole regimen for getting ready. Of course, clothing. So I can lock this now. Boom. I've been more active. And like I said, I can't wait to put these in my gym book bag. Me and Brittany, y'all know I do have like equipment in my garage, so I can work out there if I don't feel like going to the gym. But just to have the accountability partner, me and Brittany have been trying to be, I ain't gonna say consistent. We've been trying to be more active, okay? Now, could we be more active? Yes. Could we be more consistent? Absolutely. But it just feels good to get out, like I said, and just have somebody with you who's ready to go hard like you are. Moving my body has been one of the best things. I notice better quality sleep. I notice I just feel better overall. You guys know I don't focus on weight loss. I focus on how I feel. Could some pounds come off? Absolutely. You know, could the BMI go down? Absolutely. We know. We know. So with that, we also have jewelry and fragrance. Okay. So when it comes to my fragrance and jewelry, I like to put my jewelry on before I put my wig on. It's just a comfort thing because it's easier for me to get my necklace on when I don't have a wig on. So I actually love gaudy, like overly jewelried up, okay? And sometimes I like something simple. Like today I just put on my little, you know, necklace, Cuban link. Do they consider, I think this is a Cuban link, I don't know. High quality, I got it from Frost NYC. I have a high quality jewelry, which is like tarnish free. All of these rings are tarnish free, but I'm not afraid to wear my little beauty supply or, you know, Shein, Temu jewelry, whatever the case is. I have no problem with that. But today I just wanted it to be high and classy, elegant. But no, simple and elegant. And two bangles and a watch. I don't really ever wear my watches because I do wear my Apple Watch a lot. But I wanted something, you know, real like classy, elegant today. So I went with this jewelry, as you can see. I'll start with the outfit first. So simple, clean. We were supposed to go shopping and then go like to eat, but we decided to go eat first, and it was like where they cook in front of you, the hibachi grill type place. Shout out to my supporter, I saw. Hello, love. I think it was your birthday, if I'm not mistaken. So if it was, happy birthday to you, girl. Yeah, so we went out there and I was like, I'm gonna keep it simple and clean. So I went with a maxi black skirt, as you guys can see. Underneath, I had on like a Yitty short shaper. Literally my favorite shapers to wear. I have the two of the shorts, black and pink, and then I have the long legging version. Amazing under sets, skirts, whatever. It's very, very comfortable and not constricting, but it still gives you a nice little smoothness. So I had that on. Then I put on my maxi skirt from ASOS, and then I just put on I had on a strapless bra. Now y'all know me, I love to go braless, but with some shirts like this one here, some shirts, it does like just knock the look, like it throws the look off completely when you don't have a bra on. And this strapless bra actually stays in place, holds the girls up, and is very, very comfortable, from Lane Bryant or Cacique, one of those. I don't know if it's the same thing. I just know this is the one I have on, and I have like the mocha color. And on top of that, I just put on this top. The top itself doesn't have that much support. I would wear it without a bra, but I feel like for the look I was going for, I wanted to have on a bra. Then I just went in with my slides from Shein, and then also, well, lastly, I went in with what do you call it? Why can't I think, girl? I was gonna wear my Telfar bag, but it wasn't the same orange. I just went in with a orange purse that was similar to the shade of my shoe, and kept it simple, cute, and girl, we ate. Lastly, let's talk about fragrance. I actually layered when I was more naked, like right after the shower. I used a really good body oil, and it's by Shea Moisture. After that, I went in with my, what is it called? Sol de Janeiro spray. They remind me of Bath and Body Works, so it's nothing I would just wear by itself. So I just put that on. It was like a warm, toasty type of vibe, coconut, shea, all of that stuff, right? And then when I put my clothes on, I went in with my, I think it wasn't the Shagaf Oud. It might have been Shagaf Oud and the K Ali Cherry. I went in with both of those. Boom. Sat down, did my makeup, did my hair. Once I put the wig on, because I did flat iron my wig, once I put it on, I then went in lastly with a black owned brand I can't remember the name, but I know the fragrance is VSOP. Mackinac is the brand. And I went like this over the top, okay? Because like I said, I don't want my hair, or I don't want to smell like burnt hair. And I just had to have a finisher. Like once I feel complete, put that finisher on. Do you have to layer 4 fragrances? No. Do I personally enjoy it? Yes. Yes, I do. Sorry, not sorry. I think my elbows might, oh, they wasn't ashy today. But I thought they would have been ashy because I actually forgot to really moisturize how I should have with my oil. So yeah, again, I'm going to do like where I show you the products and all of that. I'm gonna do that style video, but this one was just including footage from how I got ready for my date tonight. And I will, I guess, try to insert if I have any footage from the date as well. Again, it was like a hibachi type of spot, and it was nice. It was really nice. I usually don't like to sit at the grill. I like to just go get my sushi at the bar, but we sat at the grill and it was a vibe. It was very, very cool. They cook in front of you, all of that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this style kind of vloggy, talky type of video. And I hope you guys really check out Lumi, because as I mentioned, I've been using them for over a month and it's like my everyday now. I will never go back because I love how fresh I am. Again, so that link will be down below. Again, 40% off once you factor in the 30% off as a new customer. You get free shipping and you get an additional $5 off with my code Daquana. Again, love Lumi, swear by them now, and I hope y'all check them out and come back and be like, girl, you just changed my life, okay? Because my life was changed by that young lady on TikTok. And like I said, ever since 2015, when I had that woman tell me that I stank, I was like, never again, never again. We are definitely, I swore to never stink again. And here we are, okay? Successful day, successful night, and I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know what else y'all want to see. I got vlogs coming, cleaning content, fashion content. I got a lot coming. I took a break, but I'm here, okay? I'm here. Thank y'all for joining, and thank you, Lumi, for sponsoring this vlog style talk through regimen video.